Post-Shfit 2. One of the hardest FNAF fan games to ever exist. It consists of multiple nights, 6 nights through the entire game. And it is one of the hardest games to ever beat. The final night, night 6, is literally RNG based. You have to do so much stuff so fast, and there are so many animatronics. But why am I bringing this up? Why am I bringing up a game that is so hard that not even some of the best players could beat it? Well, because I did. Post-Shfit 2 is one of the hardest games that I ever got to play. Not only one of the hardest, because it was the hardest. No matter what you did, this game tormented me for years to come. Pause. Night 1 is easy. There's only 3 animatronics. Next, this is one of them. This is Revenant Freddy. Yeah. Basically, he's the easiest. Night 2, though, gets a little bit more challenging. With an addition of Bonnie, which gets much more harder and more complicated. And then night 3 is even worse. Then we have also just complete RNG, which includes 2 other animatronics, Chica and Baby. And then in night 4, it has none of these animatronics, and in fact, new animatronics in a new location. This is Revenant Puppet. You're gonna see that puppet a lot throughout the video. So yeah. But let me tell you. But let me just tell you one thing. The last nights are the hardest, with basically only RNG based. One of the hardest things to deal with, and these animatronics get intense. I'm not even going to show you night 6, because let me tell you, night 6 is complete RNG and is the hardest to beat. So let me tell you my story on how I am one of the few people to have ever beaten this game. Post-Shfit 2 ever. Let's get straight into the video. Alright, so let's start. Alright, there are 3 animatronics: Miniature Freddy, Miniature Foxy, and Revenant Freddy. Let's talk about Revenant Freddy first. So Revenant Freddy appears in the promotional area. Right here. You'll sit right here. You'll hear him laugh when you do, and when you do, he'll be right here. and it could be very hard to find out where he is. Sometimes he could be there, sometimes he won't. Whenever he isn't there, though, anytime he isn't there, and you know he was there, all you gotta do is go over to the temporary aisle, and just as to click the button that says Revenant Freddy. Now you got to go to the other side if you wish to live. As it'll say deployment out of range. And once you deploy the drone, you're safe. Revenant Freddy won't attack you. Now let's talk about a little bit harder animatronic, but still pretty easy. Minotaur Freddy. Minotaur Freddy can appear in 2 locations. Right in the cleaning area and in the little construction place. Right? The construction area and the cleaning area. And this is the map. Souvenir area is where you spawn. We'll talk about that later. Here, the cleaning area, cleaning and construction area. But let's continue. So if you go to the cleaning area, or anywhere, if you hear a type of note play on the piano, he has spawned. So he can either appear in the construction area or in the cleaning area. But let's talk about the construction area. If you do, in fact, go over here and he is there, you'll say a few lines, and right around here it would say get to the promotional area and a countdown. Then you would have to get to the promotional area as fast as you can, and then once you do it, you are in fact safe. Now, let's talk about the other place is the cleaning area. So if you go over here, which is in front of the cleaning area, you get to the cleaning and sanitary. You have to left click to open this vent, and if he is in fact here, you have to open up the EMM and then do a little thing. Hold on, let me try to find it. So this is where Revenant Freddy will spawn. And if he's there, then you gotta use the EMM and then do your little thing. If I can find it. Oh, by the way, there's something I'd like to mention. You have to do something called the halfless repair drone. You have to repair a robot to actually finish your shift. Yep, that's right. You have multiple things to do now. Not just to make it to 6 a.m., but do that drone repair 3 times. And once you've done it, you can get to 6 a.m. and finish. If you made it to 6 a.m., the timer here will stop. Just stuck at 6, or not even appearing sometimes. That means that you haven't finished the repair drone. And so, if you do in fact finish, then, boom, the night will end. And so here's Evan and Freddy appearing. And you have to go to the report miniature conversion and do a specific order. And then you just do that. And then boom, the animatronic is gone and you are safe. Now let's talk about Minotaur Foxy. Minotaur Foxy is one of the harder ones and is the hardest out of the 3. And this is only for night 1. He can appear in two locations, where Minotaur Freddy, where Revenant Freddy was, or right beside the temporary aisle, right next to the place where Revenant Freddy spawns. If you spot him in any of those locations, you're going to have to open up the EMM and then do this voice constructor. Now, there will be a sentence that you have to put in with these words. And then once you get the sentence, you press that button and boom, he is gone. And so, night 1 is pretty easy, but it's going to be much harder for night 2. And so, after not much tries, we were able to beat night 1 in about 30 minutes. Now let's head over to night 2 and see what 2 new animatronics there are. Oh, by the way, there's this little mini game after. Lol. Yippee! I'm tired. Hey, anyway. What about my repair thing? Oh. I'm so dead! I'm so dead. Oh, there we go. That's Miniature Foxy, I guess. Elevator, I think. It's like I died at 4 a.m. Wait, oh wait. Who's there? Foxy, is that you? It's not you. He's gone. I live. Fool. Oh! Yeah! That one wasn't that hard. Alright, so night 2, Post-Shfit 2 includes 2 new animatronics. Revenant Bonnie and Minotaur Baby. Okay. I, in fact, did never see Minotaur Baby, so I guess I'll talk about her first. Since I have no gameplay footage of her, of me actually seeing her, basically, she'll spawn in the room that you spawn in, souvenir room, and you have to go into your EMM, and then you have to do a little thing. Where memories will appear, and then you have to click a positive one. Now the game never tells you which ones are positive, so you're just stuck with that. Now let's talk about the character that I did in fact see, Revenant Bonnie. Now Revenant Bonnie is actually easy. Basically, he'll say some lines and then this will appear. One I seek. And once you see that, you have to find the amount of number this is times. So if, let's just say like this, it's 4 times, then you have to find Reverend Bonnie around the map 4 times. And if you do, in fact, have to not find him in time, you will die. But if you find all 4 of them, let's just say if it's 4, then you live. So, yeah, it's really simple. Night 2, who still has the same other animatronics of Miniature Freddy, Miniature Foxy, and Revenant Freddy, but I really never got to see Miniature Freddy, so it's just really 4 animatronics with 1 gun. Now, let's get some footage. Yippee! I'm tired.
Let's play a game of hide and seek. Involving me, the one-eyed rabbit freak.
Getting him immediately. Get out of here! Oh, not you. You? Anyway, let's check on you. Here! Hello. Rosa.
Lighting alteration detected at construction area.
The heck is that? It's making noise.
Let's play one-eye seek. Find me as quick as you can, human.
Nothing there. Chica! I thought I heard something. Who's there? I see. Oh! We did it! So night 3 is now a little bit more harder. We have 2 new animatronics that we have to face off, and one of them was in fact at the end of night 2. That one being Remnant Chica. Now, there is a very rare percent that in fact Remnant Chica will come in night 2. And you will definitely see her in night 3 though. So let's display her mechanic. During night 2, we saw her we heard a random noise, and to investigate it in front of the place. And in fact, you have to wait until you see the yellow, and then and then you have to use a drone to get rid of Chica. Now let's talk about the weird goober here, Remnant Foxy. Now, Remnant Foxy, I don't understand him. He's like a weird iPhone kid. Basically, you have to like use the light flicker thing to make him disappear, like you just saw, and other way that he appears, and it's rather not explain. Yeah, that's basically it. Just 2 more animatronics. Onyx with a whole lot others. And then, let's go. Let's see some footage. let's see some footage now. Yippee! I'm tired. I just pulled this out and then he just came running and then I just boom. Okay, then now let's please. Ah! Fed it!
Time is of the essence.
Oh, I already got him.
Leave me alone if you wish to die.
Buy that. I mean, well, the ear's broken. Get him. Oh my god. Whew. I was getting like scared for a moment. So yeah, there's Night 4 is a bit more harder as they are much more animatronic. These consist of more miniatures, more remnants. Those 5 new ones and being miniature puppet, miniature balloon, miniature arenas, and the new remnants are the remnant balloon boy and remnant puppet. And there are also others. There's that being a miniature Freddy from night 1 to 3 and miniature baby. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention you're in a new location? As yes, this is a new location. It is the containment area with a miniature containment location. And this is where things get complicated. Alright, so let's talk about how this night works. It's a new map, so yeah, yippee. And basically this night is a bit more harder as they are much more animatronics. So let's talk. So there are two sections of this game that I talk about. There are 2 types of animatronics. The surrounding animatronics and the virtual animatronics. The virtual animatronics consist of these animatronics: miniature baby, miniature Ballora, miniature Freddy, and wait, who else is there? Don't mind me. Oh yeah, there's another one. That being miniature balloon boy. Right. So yeah, let's talk about the virtual animatronics. So these animatronics can be seen on the computer or in the game. if your virtual discontent goes up by 25%, that means one of the animatronics is angry. Very angry indeed. And so, if you find the animatronic that is in fact angry, they'll say something like this. I feel inspired. Can I have a keyboard, please? And there are items right here. You're going to have to click the correct item that they want if you want to succeed. Taking too long to do this, though, it meets you with death. So, yeah. These animatronics are very hard. Alright. So, and yeah, that's basically it. It's for them. Now let's talk about the other animatronics. The new boys. The new ones. Right. Minotaur Puppet, Minotaurinos, Remnant Balloon Boy, and Remnant Puppet. These are the surrounding animatronics. So let's talk about Remnant Balloon Boy and Remnant Puppet first. So these two are considerably easy, I would say. Unlike the other animatronics. And now, let's talk. So Remnant Balloon Boy, he'll appear right behind you. He's always gonna be there. Yeah. Basically, he's scared if someone is looking at him, so he'll just stop doing stuff. He'll just stop move. Just make sure to look at him from time to time. Just keep your camera basically always like this if you want to live. And it's very easy. Yeah, these animatronics can get easy and sometimes they can get challenging. Alright, so that's basically Remnant Balloon Boy. Just make sure if he's too close, then your game, and then your run's over. Okay. Now let's talk about Remnant Puppet. Remnant Puppet is a bit more easier. It's a bit more harder. He will appear on the monitor. There. Once you die, once you start the night, it will say I am. It will say observe. If it says observe, then yeah. And then he is in his first phase. If you hear him say monitor, which is monitor, then he's on to his second phase. And then once he's on the third phase, which is this one, I am above, then you have to click the monitor multiple times, and then once you see something that says enable blaring connection, and you have to press Y on your keyboard. After that, basically you have to just go up this, and then he'll be right behind you. Just look at him, and then he'll fart because he's scared and run away. And so that is Remnant Balloon Boy and Remnant Puppet. Now let's talk about Minotaurinos and the Minotaur Puppet. Minotaur Puppet is pretty simple. If your surrounding activity goes up by 5%, then he has spawned. So let's just try to get it 5%. So yeah. This is gonna take a while. So yeah, basically, if that's happening, then yeah. Then he spawned, you have to go up the ladder. Or Venture Puppet will spawn on after a while. Then you have to just click on the side of the left side of your screen, a lot, and then you're up. Now let's talk about Minotaur Ballora. Well, Minotaurinos. But basically, go up this. He'll spawn right there. It's gonna take a while. And then he'll summon Venture Puppet. You just have to spam on that side. And then good. Easy. And then, now this is where the fun begins. And Minotaurinos, the Minotaurinos suck. I hate the Minotaurinos. Basically, if one of your surrounding activities or virtual discontent is higher than 25, and then 30, there's a chance for them to spawn. And if they do in fact spawn, then yeah. You have to just do the same thing do the same thing you did to Remnant Balloon Boy to the Minute Arenas. Keep an eye on them, and if you don't look at them for too long, you're dead. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, you can see right here it says 10. Yeah, your night your morning starts at. In fact, your morning starts at 6 a.m. and you go until 12 a.m. 12 p.m. Although it may give you anxiety, at first glance, and you are okay. So yeah, that's night 5 was gameplay, and there's no repair thing you have to do. So that's it for night 4, and let's see some stuff. Yippee! I'm tired. Gotta wait for virtual discontent. Really? I'm just gonna get. I just got comboed. I'm so. What? There you go. I'm so dead. Yeah. Dude, I was going for you. Oh my god. I did it. Oh. You thought night 4 was hard? It gets worse. Night 5 only has 4 animatronics, but they're complete RNG. As you can see, the animations are very long, and it can be very hard to play this game. Anyway, so let's already see. We already have a new map and new animatronics. So let's see those new animatronics. Let's start off with Freddy and Foxy. Oh, before I get started, by the way, make sure to hit the like. I said the line, lol. That's insane. Basically, just don't. Just make sure to basically you have to do an instant order to beat the night. Alright, my bad. But basically, night 5, you have to do an instant order. And once you beat the instant order, you can get to 6 a.m. and actually beat the game and the night. So let's talk about the animatronics. Subject 1, Freddy. Subject 2, Foxy. Subject 3, Chica. And Subject 4, or Bonnie. But let's talk about Freddy first. Yeah. So Subject Freddy is the one that always comes first in the night. He is located in front of you, and if you just go to the front. So anytime you just and it's like around 1 a.m. when he attacks. So basically, yeah, you just gotta wait until 1 a.m. And if you hear him laugh, he has spawned. And once he has spawned, you have to know what type of music he's playing, and press the right one. And if you don't, you're met with the death. So yeah, let's talk about the next one. Subject to Foxy. I'm just gonna place it like this, I guess. Probably a little bit smaller. So yeah. So basically, subject to Foxy is a little bit more challenging. You have to. He'll say something like 428 hertz, and then you have to go. You have to go to the left of you. Ooh, not the right, because that's where the camera's going, I guess. And you have to press, and you have to, in fact, do this little. You have to put on the thing, and then you just, yeah. You have to put the right one that he said. And if it says, like, Foxy is getting aggressive, I've never had that. So, okay. But if it does say that he is, in fact, getting aggressive, then you have to, in fact, go to the camera, go to the Foxy stage, and then go over there and do a little thing called Among Us. No, you have to go onto the cam and for him, and then you have to do the thing. And you have to put on the camera that Foxy is on, and then a button will appear that says Stop Foxy or something like that. A Foxy button. And then you have to press that button, and you're good. Alright, now let's talk about an easier one. Let's talk about Chica. She is insanely easy. Basically, as you saw earlier, so yeah, my bad. Again, some people interrupted me. So basically, anytime a weird noise will play. And then if you go to Chica's place, Chica will in fact be right in front of you. You have to open the monitor, go to override power, and then cut the power. And then boom, Chica's done, and you can leave the place. By the way, make sure you have the mask on, because your oxygen will go down. Now let's talk about the hardest one here. Subject for Bonnie. In my opinion, he's just complete RNG. Basically, you'll hear another strange noise, not from Chica, but from Bonnie, and basically, he'll be playing a melody. It could be played with drums, without drums, a high pitch, or glitched. If it's glitched, then you have to press the low pitch and the high pitch. If it has drums, then press the button that says without drums, and then if it does not have drums, then press the one with drums. You'll have to open your monitor for that though, and go to the final button and the final one on the low. And yeah, that's basically it for night 5. And these animations, way too long. Hate it. So yeah, this is basically night 5. And here's some footage of me playing it. Not fun. Yippee. I'm tired. go into your stage, dude.
A visual memory deterrent has been placed.
Come on, 6 a.m. Please. Please. Come on. Come on.
More than couple weeks, detective. Your
What? Sure. I can do this. It's been forever. And finally... Alright, so night 6, it's the final night. This night, I would say, is the worst. I mean, if this wasn't enough to convince you that this was the worst, then I don't know what will. We have literally all the animatronics except 3. Yeah, the Minotaur Freddy, Minotaur Foxy, and the Minotaur Rena's over here. This night is horrible, and I hate every part of it. And there are 3 new animatronics from all of this to just replace Minotaur Freddy, Minotaur Foxy, Minotaur Rena's. Amalgamot, Revenant, and its Subject 5 Fredbear, aka Golden Freddy. It's mostly called Golden Freddy in this game, not Fredbear, so don't know how I even say that. Okay. Alright, anyway, so let's start off. How should I say this? Like, normal people would say, man, how do people beat a night with this many animatronics? I mean, like 50-20 mode. It was called impossible. But I did. And other players have. So how? Well, because this night is in different sections. What I mean is basically the night has lots. It has little checkpoints. You'll see. But let me just show you the introduction thing. I'm gonna show you something. Hold on. This is my reaction to just seeing this. And I freaked out. Sure. What? No. 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 Oh, God. What is this? What? What? You could see I was very shocked. I did not like looking at that. This night was the worst. But if you did in fact see that this night has little things. You can see their movement and stuff. Now, look right here. 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. So it's like, oh, just 2 hours of the night. You'd be wrong. Because it says 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. with subject classic animatronics. That basically means, no, 5. That basically means from 12 to 2 a.m., it's these boys. It's these animatronics. Subject 1 Bonnie, Subject 2, Subject 4 Bonnie, Subject 3 Chica, Subject 2 Foxy, and Subject 1 Freddy. So yeah, it's these dudes. But like you saw, there's another one, Subject 5 Fredbear. Now, he appears every a night. He appears every once it's about to end. Like this section is about to end. Like at almost 2 a.m. it would hit it. So basically, they all work differently. Some of the animatronics are different because they want to, and some animatronics have difficulties that make it could look like it's impossible. Literally. Alright, so let's talk. So Subject 1 Freddy. Let's talk about him first. Subject 1 Freddy, he will appear at the vent walkway's view. As soon as you see him, get on the mobile monitor that you need to get the insert order. As yes, you have to do the insert order also, as there is an insert order. And press 1, 2, 3, 4 via your mobile monitor. This does not have to be in particular order. So you could be like 3, 4, 2, 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, just anything. Alright, so Subject 2 Foxy. And Subject 1 Freddy, you'll hear him laugh, and then that means, okay, Freddy's here. So Subject 2 Foxy, he will appear in stage. He will make his way out of the his little home, into the vent view, which is basically in front of where you just saw Freddy. Once you see him there, you have to open your mobile monitor and load a voice, this will scare Foxy away. Except after you've done that, you have to wait a little bit, and he'll leave. And sometimes it can be dumb, yes. Alright, so Subject 3 Chica. Chica will be at the prototype's table view, which is basically where you spawn at. You'll need to equip. You'll see Chica's body right behind a board, and you'll see a button that says enable Chica's plushie or something like that. You'll need to equip and flip your plushie, which is just clicking on it. Left click on the plushie once it has been equipped to turn it. And then once you turn it, after a little while, it's like, and then Chica will leave, and then you're alright. Alright, so Bonnie, Subject 4 Bonnie. Bonnie will appear at the communications post. Listen, if you hear his guitar playing, you're gonna actually have to press the right number, the 1. As in night 5, it's like, if it is playing this, do the opposite. So yeah, the actual version. And I never saw a Shadow Freddy, so basically once you hear speaker voice say speaker unstable, then you're gonna have to press Q where you spawn at, which is at the stage 05 view, to change the speaker's volume, and then press E to exit when you are done. And that was just the first animatronics. Nope, I missed it. Alright, so let's see. Yeah. Alright, Minotaurs and Remnants. So we have Remnant Balloon Boy, Minotaur Puppet, Minotaur Baby, Remnant Puppet, Minotaur Balloon Boy, and Minotaur Ballora. Alright, so let's talk. So these animatronics are a little bit more dumb. I hate these dudes. Why do they exist? Oh my god. I can't even get it. God. Is it? No. What am I? Ah! I'm doing something. I did it. Boom, I have it. So, let's talk. So, miniature puppet, maybe it'll just be better if I pulled up the 6. Yeah. So, miniature puppet, he will appear here between all 7 cameras, and then once you see him, you're gonna have to wait until he fully fades in, and then you're gonna have to flip a camera, otherwise he will make a hallucination of him appear on your screen. You could just look away and look at the Fredbear Stage 05 view, which will make him disappear. Now, I never dealt with Miniature Puppet. I just let his hallucination spawn in and then make the hallucination disappear, and then I'm good. And then Miniature Baby. She will sabotage your power as yes, you have power. And then you're going to have to go view Miniature Baby's memory, and you have to select a positive memory to get rid of her. And if you do negative, you will fail. Now, since I never got to see Miniature Baby in night 2 or 3, you could expect those what the heck. So yeah. Remnant Puppet, he resides in Cam 5. Once if you see him there, shift the camera view by pressing the button on the left side of your monitor, and then good. Miniature Balloon Boy. He likes to play hide and listen, so you just have to wait for for you to hear Balloon Boy leave. Once you play the game hide and listen, and then you can get under the table, out of the table. As yes, you have to go underneath the table, wait for it, blah blah blah, and yeah. Miniature Ballora. Okay, so she's basically the same as Subject to Foxy, except instead of scaring her with the voice, you have to go on to the second one, which is where the Insta order is do the little thing, like change the music, and then you're good. Oh, whoops. Ah! No! Not that. Oh, by the way, once you in fact make it to 4 a.m., there's a checkpoint. Alright, after. Alright, so now let's talk about Revenant and the 4 to 6 a.m. Revenant Bonnie will either be... So let's talk about Revenant Bonnie. Yeah. So Revenant Bonnie, it will in fact appear on the side of, either on the stage of 5, or at the vent view, and you're gonna need to use a drone to distract him, and then he wanders off playing with his new bud, I guess. Now, I only got to see him once, as he is very unlikely to happen. So yeah, Revenant Freddy, you'll see him play his music box at the prototypes table. If you hear him repeat a single note, you're gonna have to press 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you're gonna have to go onto your cameras and reset the song, and then you're good. Oh, by the way, there are cameras. Yes. So yeah, Remnant Foxy will sneak under the table. So Remnant Foxy, he will sneak under the table. You're going to need to view Remnant Foxy by clicking the button at Prototype's table. Once he is in view, Remnant Foxy memory can be viewed in the camera monitor. You need to select a negative one. So the negative one is there's only one negative. That negative being like a group of kids with masks just putting on like a cover over him. That's negative, I guess. And then yeah. Basically the same as Miniature Baby, but the opposite. Remnant Chica. So basically, Remnant Chica is the same as Subject 3 Chica, except she'll appear where Remnant... Oh wait, I didn't talk about Remnant Balloon Boy. Well, Remnant Balloon Boy, you just have to, just get rid of him. Basically, his chest cavity will open, and then if it's too high open, yum, you're dead. So you're just going to have to click on the thing, and then you're gone. So basically, the same place where Subject 3, Chica, except where a remnant in Balloon Boy is. And then we have the final one. As once you get to 6 a.m., you've got another checkpoint, but this time there's more. An extra 200 seconds. Revenant and Amalgamot. These are the two other animatronics that are new included. So let's talk about them. These animatronics are bad, and they can get a lot more worse. So basically, if you hear Revenant its end say like immediately or head to elevator 1A, yes, you indeed unlock a new. This is a new map. So yeah, and then you're gonna have to shut the door on Revenant's end and hold it for 3 seconds. Open it, close it, and then open it again, and then shut it, and then leave. As basically, once he's standing, once Revenant's end is standing, then you can leave the elevator by pressing S, and then yeah. The second way Revenant's end can appear is at the stage with Golden Freddy. You're gonna need to move to the vent view and load a voice to lure him. Once he's there, you're gonna need to equip mass parts to scare him away, as he's a little baby. Anyway, the third way he could appear is the same thing, except he's already at the vent view. Say, like, he's at stage 5 or, oh no, something. And then Amalgamot will also attack you in 3 different ways. If he's at the communications post, equip your body mask to scare him into hiding. When Amalgamot is at the prototype's table, you must stop the music from playing using the camera's monitor. You're going to need to search the camera for a button if you can appear on one of 7 cameras. You will likely receive an error when pressing the stop button, so you're just going to have to press it a million times. So yeah. And the third way is underneath the prototype's table. If this is the case, you're going to need to view under the table and check camera 124 for the audio protocol button to alert back to one of the rooms. And yeah, that's basically night 6. It was not fun playing this. Lots of patience, lots of not fun in gameplay. It was just boring. So yeah, it's not fun. So yeah. Alright then, let's see some footage. And so, after a million tries, we in fact did beat it. With over 100 minutes, with over 3 hours, we beat Post-Shfit 2. Let's see some footage, and you bet that there's gonna be jump scares. Yippee! I'm tired. Oh, snap! Okay. Almost death. Oh, it's tension. Snap! I forgot attention. What? How is that good? What? Did you move? Yeah, you did not. glitched. Not here. Bog. Pretty bog. Now we wait. The good music has been demonetized. Why am I dead? Oh. I noticed last second. Oh. Where am I dead from? Oh, you! Fast! Please do it. I don't care. I don't care. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. I don't care. We made it to 4 AM! Let's go! Oh! We did it! We're here! The final stretch! Yes! Yes!
Look undo. I flick is undo.
Yeah, we did it.
Is evidence and I look at that.
Yes, because he just did. It's just we had to leave the area for him to leave us alone. Yes, we have to lure him over here. 75. What do I do for you? Oh, yes. Or not. This is it. Vamos. Oh no. Just died there. Please. I am hoping. I am pleading for my life. Come on, please. Okay, now would be a good time. I'm done. I'm done. We did it at 100 minutes. Yes. Yes. After forever, we were able to do it. I don't know what to say. Let's see if this video can get good. How about 1,000 likes, and that's gonna be it. See you next time. Peace out.